Hello, hi, hey. For those of you who don't know me already, my name is Louise and I am the founder of the Fulfilled Women Sanctuary, the Life and Soul Alignment Academy, and the amazing Midlife Women's Group. Welcome to my brand new mini-series, The Seasons of Change, specifically for motivated women in their 40s, 50s and beyond who want to get out of their own way, fulfill their potential and live their best lives. To get started, I have a few questions for you to ponder. Why are some women in their midlife years able to create their best life whilst others are full of regrets for not fulfilling their dreams? Spending their time wondering why others can do this and they can't. And why do some women fulfill their potential while others think that what is as good as it gets? It's too late or that they're too old. And why are some women in their 40s, 50s and beyond able to get out of their own way to achieve this whilst others are making excuses as to why they can't and are drifting through their life, letting it happen to them, not for them? In this mini-series, I will be sharing with you the answers to these questions because I know that you want to get out of your own way. I know that you want to fulfill your potential. And I know that you want to live your best life. But to be able to achieve this, then that means change. To live a meaningful life, to take you from where you are now to where you want to be, to enable you to upgrade and up-level your life, you have to make changes. And that can be scary and fill you with fear. It can stop you from confidently moving forward and from realizing your dreams and your goals. And it is the main thing that keeps women like you, like I, stuck where we are, stuck in our own heads and in our own way. So in this first part, you're going to be introduced to the Seasons of Change success path, so that you can decide the changes that you want to happen in your life rather than let them choose you, so that you have more control, you can increase your confidence and become more focused and more decisive as well. Which is why the Fulfilled Women Sanctuary, my monthly membership for motivated midlife women, has as its foundation the Seasons of Change success path, because being able to navigate with ease through change is what will help you to gain clarity on what it is you really want. And doing this will mean you're not caught up in the fear of change happening, which, if you are fearful, can lead to disappointment, to failure and to overwhelm. So if you are in your 40s, your 50s and beyond, and you are a motivated midlife woman, but you're not achieving the success you desire, or you're not feeling the happiness and the contentment you thought you'd feel at this stage of your life, stay with me, because you are going to discover why fear of change keeps you in what can become an uncomfortable comfort zone. Because women in their middle years, like you, like me, can get to fulfill their potential and live their best lives, which is why it's absolutely critical that you have the ability to navigate change with ease, so you can recognize when you're getting in your own way and be able to get out of it. Because that way you can move through obstacles and barriers and stop just drifting through your life. So the goal of this mini-series is quite simple. It's to introduce you to a process that will help you easily be able to navigate through change with ease, so that you can fulfill your potential and be living your best life, and to get you there quicker, easier and faster. So today I'll be giving you the overview of where I want to take you with this, with an assessment that you can download, that you can take to identify your starting point for becoming more efficient at navigating through change. I'll introduce you to the process that will make this happen for you. And then the following sessions in the series will introduce you to the specifics of the process to show you how you can, step by step, navigate through and embrace change with ease. And that will give you a greater opportunity to experience a fulfilled, thriving, happy life, your best life. So Are you ready to make that happen? Before we dig in though, I have got to warn you about something critically important. And not paying attention to this will virtually guarantee not being able to get out of your own way. Because right now you might think you are too old or it's too late to fulfill your potential and live an amazing, productive, fun-filled and enjoyable life. But what if it didn't have to be that way? What if instead you got out of your own way and did create your best life, a level 10 life, irrespective of your age or what's gone before? And I get that this may be pretty different from what you've heard before about being in your middle years, because usually all the talk is doom and gloom about how your best years are behind you, and it's very focused on the menopause and all its perceived detrimental effects. But I am here to let you know that midlife is not all about the menopause. Yes, it is a part of it, and it can be quite a big part for some, but it's not where the midlife story starts, continues and ends. There is so much more going on. So many more opportunities available to those of us at this time of our lives than have ever been available before. We are the generation redefining middle age. Your best years are not behind you. You are not too old, and it is not too late to be the best version of you that you can be and were always meant to be. And this fundamental shift and approach to the midlife years is the number one reason why the process I'm going to introduce you to works so well, because it takes you from where you are now to where you want to be. And in fact, you might have already tried to navigate the changes of the midlife years and it hasn't quite worked out the way you'd hoped it would do. But today you'll see how to do this in a whole new way. And I'm sure you'll agree that trying to navigate, let alone embrace change, isn't always as simple as some people make it seem. It comes with its challenges. Like maybe you've already sought advice and guidance from other midlife women, from friends, from family, from others in your life, and perhaps you've already done some research, joined groups, read books, and tried some, if not a lot of things. And you wonder, can I really achieve my potential at my age? And if this sounds familiar, I get it. So many of us midlife women in our 40s, 50s and beyond have tried the exact same things. We've heard that little voice of doubt in our head, wondering if it is possible. And I'm here to show you it is possible. That is why in this mini series, I'm going to demystify the process of successfully navigating change, which will save you a lot of time, frustration, and even money. In this first video, I'm introducing you to the process, to the system, the path that I personally have developed after years of trial and error. And it's called, as I mentioned before, the Seasons of Change Success Path. And if you're experiencing self-doubt, a lack of clarity and direction, this will serve as a tremendous resource to eliminate those frustrations and help you to believe that you can do this. So, if you're a motivated midlife woman in your 40s, 50s and beyond, then you are in the right place, because after taking action on and implementing this success path in your life, you will know how to confidently welcome and navigate change with ease. And I developed the Seasons of Change Success Path for you because I saw so many midlife women, I still do, become completely sidetracked while trying to get out of their own way, whilst trying to fulfill their potential and trying to live their best life. For example, I see midlife women jumping all over the place trying to live a happy, fulfilling life and trying to do all the things because they don't know how to successfully navigate through changes and challenges with ease. And if, as a motivated midlife woman in your 40s, 50s and beyond, you're not achieving fulfillment and happiness, it's because a success path, a roadmap to where you want to get to is not in place in your life. And I could go on, but I know that us midlife women need clarity because in full transparency, that was my story too. So before I outline the Seasons of Change Success Path and the specifics for each season, you might be wondering how I got into all of this and figured it out. Let me tell you so that you can understand where it's coming from. It started when I knew that I personally had to create a clear path to dig myself out of a wilderness of woe that I'd slipped into and stayed far too long in after a divorce and becoming a single mum to my 2 daughters. So that I could get out of my own way, fulfill my potential, and live my best life. But I wasn't sure I could, because I am often pulled in different directions with many responsibilities and demands on my time, my energy, and my focus. And to be honest, I doubted I could do it because I wasn't, and I'm not, getting any younger. And on top of that, I figured that maybe it was too late. My time had passed, and I should just settle with how my life was. That it wasn't possible to make it any better, and I should just accept the way that it was. So if any of this sounds familiar, let me tell you, I know exactly what it's like. I felt unhappy, I felt unfulfilled, and I even questioned myself whether I could do it. But I was tired of spinning my wheels, and I knew that by creating a step-by-step process, a path, a roadmap, was key to not settling for what was and for being able to create the much more fulfilling, happy life that I was after. So I had to set out to find a way to make it happen. Once I got past my objections and began investing in myself, I did start seeing massive growth in my life in most areas. I set out to do it, and it happened, and it helped me to believe in myself again and to fulfill some long-held dreams and to let me get out of my own way, which is exactly what I was going for. And if you too are ready for fulfilling your potential and living your best life, you will love what is coming up. Because this story doesn't stop with me. And everything I'm sharing with you in this mini-series is the exact plan I personally followed to move myself out of my wilderness of woe to create the life I wanted to live. And it did lead me to experience happiness and find love again. End up marrying my second husband, Mike. But more importantly, this means you will experience fulfillment in your life. And that's what I want for you, because all midlife women could use that, which is why I wanted to make it easy for you. So coming up in the mini-series, I will show you just how I did it through what I mentioned before, the Seasons of Change success path, which will help you quickly gain clarity and direction so that you, like I did, can focus and get out of your own head. Like I mentioned previously, to get you started, I've created a simple PDF assessment to help you know your starting point and to provide even more value from this mini-series. So please make sure for now you download the copy, complete the assessment, and then tune in for part 2 of this mini-series. That's where we'll delve deeper into the Seasons of Change success path, go through each season so you can achieve a happy, purposeful, fulfilled life. Because you now know that to do this, you need to navigate successfully through change. If you're a motivated midlife woman, this will serve as a foundation so you can see how to navigate and even embrace change and maybe seek it out. And I will also show you how I applied this to my own life and introduce you to the specifics of each of the 5 seasons of the Seasons of Change success path. Because once you know exactly what to do, you will see that it's easier than you thought to get out of your own way, to fulfill your potential and to live your best life. But before we go today, I would love to hear from you. Please do tell me, what would your life look like if you could create your best life? And how will life be different when you fulfill your potential? Let me know in the comments below or email me louise@louisegrafton.com and I will read everyone and I will respond to as many as I can. And if you found this video useful and intriguing and you're keen to know more and you feel it would benefit somebody else or others in your life, please share and let them know about this. Because what you've learned here today is that there is a simple process for creating an amazing, happy, healthy, fulfilled, thriving life. And it is a game changer in helping you fulfill your potential. And it's a key step along the way in reaching your dreams and your goals. Because what you're learning in this mini series will put you on the right path to get there. And I can't wait to see you in the next video. Do make sure you download your assessment and get that completed.